Good morning, everybody. Today I'm going to show you how I make my sweet cornmeal muffins. Growing up, cornbread, we never had sugar in our cornbread. If you want sugary cornbread, you make cake. I do admit sometimes Mom would make ham and bean soup and she'd buy the Jiffy cornbread. I don't buy that stuff. I make it. It's so easy to make. I very seldom make a sweet cornbread or cornmeal muffin, but friends at work asked me to make these, so I decided I was going to show you how I do it. So first I'm going to start with 1 cup of all-purpose flour I've already got in the bowl. And then I need a cup of cornmeal. And we're using the yellow cornmeal, and it's self-rising, hot rise. And we're going to use 1 cup of that. Let me get my cup measuring spoon. This is a 1/2 cup, so I'm going to use 2 of them. So there's about 1 and 2. So there's a cup. As you can see, I had to buy this because I don't make sweet cornmeal muffins or sweet cornbread very often. So to that, I'm going to add a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. I'm just using pink Himalayan salt. I'm going to use a teaspoon of baking soda. Getting low, might have to get the next one out of the pantry. There we go. That's about a teaspoon. I'm going to add in 1/2 cup of sugar. And I'm going to leave the sugar out because I'm going to sprinkle the top of the muffins with sugar just to give them a little extra sweetness when you bite into them. And I've got a 1/4 teaspoon of packed light brown sugar. You can use dark, but I use light. We're just going to bring that all together. There we go. Just try to incorporate, especially that brown sugar. You need to break it up a little bit because it was packed. And for those of you new with baking or cooking, brown sugar, you always pack it in, whatever your measurement is. Okay, so now we're going to add 1 egg. There we go. I'll break that up. And I'm going to put in, there's my honey. I'm going to put 4 tablespoons of honey. Now I'm using a Manuka honey. You can use whatever you have. This is going to be fun. Let me get a spoon. I probably should have sprayed that with cooking spray because it would have come out a lot easier. And 1 more. I think 1 more is all I got. Actually, it is. Oops. I'm going to clean out the bottom of that container there because there's just a little bit left in there. Don't want to waste it. This stuff is delicious. It's actually Manuka honey, and a friend of mine, Heidi, told me about it. And if you have scars, you have a cut that's healing, you put this stuff on it, it will heal. It's got antimicrobial benefits in it. It'll heal and it'll keep it from scarring real bad. It works. I've tried it. I've done it. I need to buy more. So let me get rid of this stuff because I am out of Manuka honey now. All right, so I got the honey in there, and I'm going to put 3/4 of a cup of buttermilk. And we're going to put 6 tablespoons of melted butter. Let me get that out of the microwave. Be right back. Okay, I got my melted butter. I'll put that in. That's 6 tablespoons. 2 tablespoons short of a stick. We're just going to bring this all together. I think I'm going to get a whisk. easier to bring together, especially with that honey. Make sure you get all that incorporated real well, the honey, the brown sugar, and everything. There we go. Coming together real nice. I can smell that Manuka honey. It has a, I don't know, it smells like honey, but it's got a stronger, richer, I think it's whatever the bees are pollinating, the flower or fruit or whatever it is, it just smells so good. Okay, so let me get that out of there. Clean this up a little bit so we got some room. Now I'm making mini muffins because it's easier for me to take to work for everybody. You could make them in normal muffin tins, but I'm doing mini muffins. So I'm going to try my small scoop here, and I've already got them lined. Looks like this is going to be just the right size. And I lined them with the little paper cups so I didn't have to spray the muffin tin. And it's easier to take and share. We're going to bake these at 350. Regularly they're 13 to 18 minutes for regular muffins. I'm going to check these in about 10 since they're mini muffins and see how they come out. I'm probably going to get 2 pans out of this, but I'm only going to bake 1 pan at a time. My oven's finicky sometimes. It's like I can bake all day long in the first few things. It says it's 350, but they just don't bake the same. Later in the day, if I've had it going all day, it starts cooperating. So this looks like, what is this, 2, 4, 6, 24. It's going to probably make about 48 mini muffins. You probably won't want to do 48 mini muffins at home unless you're having friends over, maybe for Thanksgiving. These go great with chili, ham and beans, like I said my mom used to make. So let me put these in the oven, and I'm going to check them about 8 minutes and see how they go. Oops, wait a second. I told you I wanted to extra sweeten them. Let me get a little sugar out of here. And I'm just going to sprinkle a little sugar right on top of each one of them. Give them an extra little bite because they're more of a little breakfast dessert muffin than cornmeal muffin. And this is totally optional. Just want to make them a little bit more of a treat. Okay. So there is my muffins going in, and I'll check them about 8 minutes. And I'll be back. Okay, everybody, we're back. I got the first batch out of the oven. It did make exactly 24 of these mini muffins. There's only 20 here. Don't judge me. I've already eaten 4. These things are delicious. Looks like I'm getting ready to take this batch out of the oven. Let me get these out. Yeah. And it did take about 15 minutes on these, now, depending on your oven. So 15 to 20 minutes. Let me just check this. Those are nice and done. Nothing on them. And what's nice about these, I'm going to let them cool, but I can show you. You can just pop them out with a toothpick on the side and just lay them out. Ooh, lay them there. But they don't puff up. They don't dome up, as cornbread usually doesn't, and cornmeal. But with that, putting that sugar on the top, it just gave it a little bit of crispy crunch. And the brown sugar and the honey in here, especially that Manuka honey that I used, it's just delicious. They're nice and moist. Put a little butter on there, a little bit of honey. Give these a try. They're delicious. Be great with, why are you telling me again you're done? We know. It'd be good with chili, ham and beans, white beans and ham. Just a snack in the morning for breakfast. Maybe if you have friends over, you can make a little tray and put these out with breakfast. They're delicious. Give them a try. If you haven't already subscribed, hit the subscribe button and hit the like button. It helps get my video out to other YouTubers like you guys. And I appreciate you joining my kitchen. I can't wait to cook with you again. Have a great weekend and have a blessed week. Bye-bye.